Right then, having got the intro sorted, we'll move on to the main song, okay? And for this, I was mainly just doing single strums on chord changes, okay? By all means, if you want to try and strum it, please do. But I was just doing basically strums, singing over the top of it, okay? Single strums. So, we're starting off with the first line. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men have named you. Okay, what I'm doing there, right, most of the time you'll see me playing a four-fingered C. By all means, if you just want to play a standard C, please do so. But I like to play most of the time a four-fingered C by putting the third finger up from the 5th string on the 3rd fret to the 6th string, bottom E string, 3rd fret, and my pinky goes to the 3rd fret on the A string, the 5th string. That way I can play all 6 strings and you get a nice deeper chord because you've got G in the bass, C with G in the bass, okay? So, by all means, if you just want to play a 3-fingered variety of C, but yeah, please do, okay? So the first chord is Mona Lisa. Second chord is a C major 7. You just take, all you do is you keep your C chord, whichever version you're using, just remove the first finger, open up the 2nd string, that's your C major 7, okay? So, Mona Lisa, men have named is an A minor 7. That's an A minor with the 3rd finger off, open 3rd string, 5 down to 1, and then back to the C, whichever one you're doing, 3-fingered or 4-fingered, okay? So, that's first line again. Mona Lisa, men have named you. Okay, then we go second line. You're so like the lady. Right, now, so when you go that you're so like is C major 7 again. So you've gone back to the C on the end of the first line. Mona Lisa, men have named you. Back to the C. You're so like is the C major 7th again. Like the lady with is the A minor 7th again. With the mystic smile is a D minor. Okay, so let's just go through up to that point. Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with a mystic smile. Right, that's as far as we've got. Then what I do is I progress the chord downwards to a... all you do is basically from the D minor shape move the 3rd finger from the 3rd fret of the 2nd string to the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, 4 down to 1, okay? That's a form of D augmented, no, what am I talking about? F augmented, okay? So let's do it up to that point. So Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with the mystic smile. Okay, then we go back for the next line. We go back to the D minor. It is only because you're lonely. Back to the F augmented. Have I blamed you is a D minor 7. That's barring the first 2 strings on the 1st fret with your 1st finger and 2nd finger is playing the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, open 4th, D minor 7. So it's like an F without the 3rd finger. Okay, open 4th string there. So Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with the mystic smile. Is it only because you're lonely they have blamed you? Okay, so as we've got, then we go to a G chord. Okay, nice G chord there. You can play a bar chord if you like. I think I did on the demo. G chord or a normal G chord is fine. Okay, so is it only because you're lonely that they blamed you for that? And then what we do is on Mona Lisa, I play G7. You can play G7 like that, or like G chord major bar chord with the pinky off. G7. Okay, so Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with a mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely they have blamed you for that Mona Lisa? That's what we've got. Then to finish this line off, I make a G augmented. Right, two ways you can play that. That's on strangeness, okay? These are strangeness in your smile. Strangeness, strangeness. Right, so first finger, 3rd fret, top E string. Second finger, 4th fret, 3rd string. Third finger, 4th fret, 2nd string. And pinky up to the 5th fret on the 4th string. 4 down to 1. G augmented, okay? The second way you can play that is what I do, on this particular case anyway, is to play it like that. So I'm barring the 4th fret of the 3rd and 2nd strings, the G and the B string with my first finger. I'm playing the 5th fret of the 4th string with my 2nd finger, and the 6th fret of the 5th string with my 3rd finger, and I'm just playing 5 down to 2. That's also a G augmented, okay? So it's a, okay, so whichever is easier for yourself, okay? And then after you've done the G augmented, it's back to the C, and that's the end of the verse, okay? So let's just do that last line again for that Mona Lisa. Sorry, last two lines. Is it only 'cause you're lonely they have blamed you for that Mona Lisa strangeness in your smile? Okay, so let's do the whole verse. Well, let's do the whole thing, okay? Intro as well while we're at it, very slowly. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with the mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely they have blamed you for that Mona Lisa strangeness in your smile? Okay, that's the first verse and intro, okay? The second verse is basically very similar. Do you smile to tempt your lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this where you... Now, this is where it changes, okay? So the first line is the same as the first verse. Do you smile? C to C major 7, A minor 7th, back to C, and then C major 7th, or is this the way to... And hide is a C7. That's a C chord, simple C chord with pinky on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. C7, okay? So that's do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken F? Simple F, 4-fingered F, bar chord F, whichever F you want to play, okay? Many F minor dreams, right? Dreams. F minor. First 3 strings, first fret, bar, and then either 3 fingers, 3rd fret of the 4th string, 4 down to 1, or if you put your 3rd finger up to the 3rd fret of the 5th string and pinky on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. That's a 5 down to 1 version, or a full bar chord F minor, whichever you want, okay? So second verse, do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your... Back to C for the doorstep, they just G. Again, simple G is fine, or a bar chord G. Lie there. Then a G7, or something like that, G7, or G7, just take your pinky off the bar chord, okay? So it goes just lie there, and they C, lie there. And then, so let's just do that again. Let's just go through that bit again. Second verse, do you smile to Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there, and they lie there. Okay, then we play a C7 again. Are you, this time we play an F, not an F minor, an F. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Right, now, are you warm? That's an F. 3-fingered or 5-bar chord, whichever F you want to play. Are you warm? Are you real? Is an E flat diminished. Also called an F sharp diminished, which this chord's got various names, okay? I'm going to call it an E flat diminished, okay? So what it is, it's the first finger on the first fret of the 4th string, second finger on the first fret of the 2nd string, the B string, third finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and pinky on the 2nd fret of the top E string. 4 down to 1. Should sound like that, E flat diminished, or could be called an F sharp diminished. Okay, so the second comes out of this where it goes, when you just lie there, or just die there, C7. Are you F, warm? Are you E flat diminished, real? Oh, no, back to C, Lisa. Or just G, cold and lonely, G7, lovely work of C, heart. Okay. So you've almost got everything you need now. Okay, so the second verse in its entirety. Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there, just die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Right, the next verse is basically the same as the second verse, okay? Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there, they just die there. C7, F, are you warm? E diminished, are you real? Oh, C, Lisa. And just G, stop, cold and lonely, G7, lovely work of C, Mona Lisa. And we go to F minor. This is the ending, the very big ending, okay? So when it comes out of that cold and lonely, we stop on the G for cold and lonely, G7, lovely work of art, C, big build up, Mona, F minor, that's that first 3 strings on the 1st fret bar, two fingers on the 3rd fret of the 5th string and 4th string, Lisa. Then we go to a G7, whichever that one, or that one, Mona, F minor again, C to finish up. End of song, the way I played it anyway. Okay, so that last bit again. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, slow down, lovely work of C, Mona, F minor, G7, Mona, F minor, C. So there you have it, boys and girls. My take on Mona Lisa for a single acoustic guitar. I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now. Don't forget, no more requests. Thank you.